How to buy Amazon stock as a gift. Daimler Chrysler has basically thrown in the towel by hiring J.P. Morgan Chase to find a way for the luxury German automaker to divest itself of the Chrysler Automobile Company here in America. We went back and took a look at our stock research on the original German purchase of Chrysler and wondered how we got from there to here. Chrysler was a stock pick of ours as far back as 1981 when Lee Iacocca brilliantly prevented bankruptcy and turned the company around. When it comes to stock investing, you have to look behind the fluff and figure out what's real. Our stock research shows that Chrysler is in the same boat as General Motors and Ford. All three companies in their internal budgets, which is how they guide their companies through the next 12 months and beyond, have built into their plans continued degradation of their domestic automobile market share. This very simply means that they plan to continue to lose market share to the Japanese in each of the next 3 years. It is unfortunate that our home-based car manufacturers manufacture crap, but that's just what it is, pardon the expression, and always has been. We never realized it as consumers until the Japanese came along and implemented zero defects manufacturing. This means Toyota, Nissan and Honda will not allow car to leave Japan unless it is perfect coming out of the factory. We on the other hand have made a decision to allow less than perfect cars to leave the assembly line. Detroit's decision is that the consumer after taking delivery will make a list of problems and then have the dealer fix the issues at the dealer level. This is unacceptable to the American consumer and Detroit should immediately take steps to fix it. Detroit won't, however. They are locked into a different mindset. In Detroit's way of thinking, it would be prohibitively expensive to implement zero defects manufacturing in this country. Although this might be true for factories currently in production, this would not be true for new factories coming on stream. Since GM and others could have implemented this policy years ago and chose not to, Detroit's Big Three is at least a decade further behind the 8 ball. Sure, not in my lifetime, maybe in yours. When you walk into an American dealer, they still try to snow you. In our investment work, when we get involved in stock investing, we do hands-on stock research. If it's Detroit's manufacturers, we walk into dealers all the time to see what's going on. We are looking for tidbits of information, what we call the scuttlebutt method of stock investing. The America car dealers disallow this negotiation method by having 30+ items individually priced on the vendor's window sticker. How are you going to compare prices using that methodology? The answer is you are not, and they know it. God forbid you are a woman going in to buy a car, they really take advantage in that instance. 80 years of building cars and they can't get their act together, and Detroit wants to know why they continue to lose market share. In the last 2 or 3 years, Japan has begun implementation of a free oil change policy. Everybody thinks they are being kind to their customers. The truth is the cars never break down. People were leasing their cars and consequently never changing the oil. Cars were coming back with 30,000 and 40,000 miles on them without oil changes. The reason is that Japanese cars really do not require maintenance for 30 or 40k. American cars, on the other hand, begin to fall apart after 30 or 40,000 miles. It is said that the engine on the Honda is so strong that it will outlast the body of the car. If you look at American car dealer service centers, they are always busy doing repairs. This is not the case of Japanese car dealers. Daimler Chrysler will find a buyer for its Chrysler line. General Motors is even talking about buying it, which is like the lame leading the blind. GM is trying to save and realign itself and wants to take on what German super management teams have failed at, which is taking Chrysler to the next level. Our answer is sure.